So today we're going to talk about using downward dog as both a stretch and an assessment tool to figure out where you're restricted and how you can open the body up before and after your workout. So a downward dog is weight evenly distributed between the hands and the feet, back nice and flat, hips are the highest point. Those heels push towards the floor and maybe they touch down and maybe they don't, and that's what we're going to get to next. So from here, you can kind of walk your dog out, cross one ankle over, get a nice stretch. So that's a pretty good downward dog. So we're going to take a look at some other people's downward dogs, and we're going to have Nate come in and do his downward dog. So the first thing we would look at here is it's got a nice flat back, and those ears are right between the biceps, so the spine is neutral and long. And the hips are high, but you can see there's a little bit of a bend in the knees. So usually a bend in the knee is a restriction in the hamstrings or the lower back. So I would have him walk your hands back in and let your back hang out for a little bit until those hamstrings release. And you can keep the fingers on the floor, or you can bring them up here and up and down. So I'd let him hang out for a little bit, shake it out, and then walk it back into that downward dog. And the longer he holds it, the more those hamstrings can open up. So take your hands a little further out. And then for the heels, that's usually a calf or a gastrocnemius, Achilles restriction. So you can give a little pressure here, but to open that up, I would have him cross one ankle over the other and walk it out. And you can feel that stretch more through the calf now. So a couple of ways to work on getting into a better downward dog before and after your workout.